All right. I am picking up where I left off this morning. All right. I am picking up where I left. I guess earlier this afternoon. It wasn't morning, was it? It's still drying. It's drying. I did not come back down and finish working on these because I got my chili done. I got dinner done. Okay, so let's do, I want to paint these colors that they need to be. I do a little, gotta get these done. Sometimes trying to do them live is not necessarily good. I want to set that there. Okay, so I am going to attempt to paint the inside of my little dove without messing it up. It's good. Requires a steady hand. Steady hand here. Hello, hello. See that? Hi, Ro. How are you? You press the line button? What do you mean? I'm here and I pressed the line button. Hey, how you doing? Look at me trying to be steady hands. Trying my best to be steady hands to do the interior of this little guy. I don't know if you can see. It's a really fine, really fine lines. Oh, the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Ro, I made my chili. I did a pretty good job, if I must say so. Tastes pretty good. It's a little more spicier than my family will probably like. And I'll tell you what happened. So you know I have never professed to be a chef or a cook. Those are things that you won't hear me proclaim ever. Well, when I was cooking the chili, I was adding some black pepper in it. And I opened the wrong end of the black pepper. It's one of those ends where you could have, girl, I wish I could. It's one of those ends on the black pepper where you could have a big opening or the sprinkle opening. And I opened the big opening and didn't realize it and was shaking it out onto the food before I realized. I tried to spoon some of it out. But it doesn't taste really, it's not really, what's the word I want to say? It's not really hot or spicy, but it does have a little after kick, which to me I like because I like hot stuff. But my daughter and my husband are absolutely non-spicy. They don't even eat buffalo wings. And buffalo wings to me are just sweet. They're not. spicy at all. All right. I can't believe I'm able to do this and talk. That's amazing right there. What you been doing? What you been doing with yourself, Rue? That's what I say too. It's supposed to have a little spice and kick to it. And have you ever tried Wendy's chili? I would say mine is it puts me in the mind of Wendy's chili. That's what it puts me in the mind of. A little sweeter though. A little more flavor, maybe I should say that. A little more flavor. Just went off the edge there. A little more flavor, but in the mind of Wendy's chili, like that. Anyway, it tastes good to me. And it can be frozen, so if they don't eat it, I will. And I made some Jiffy Mix cornbread. And my daughter comes down and she's like, I see she cut a huge chunk of cornbread out. And I'm like, did you get any chili? Because she doesn't like beans, so she says. But she didn't even try the chili. Get some chili to see if you even like it before you say you don't like it. How can you say you don't like something if you haven't even tried it? Right? Let's see. I call myself setting up for Christmas. I did a lady form. Oh, cool. You know, that's what I was doing when I in between cooking or afterwards. I set up the Christmas. We did the Christmas tree yesterday. We did the fireplace hearth mantle yesterday, and then today we did going up the stairs. So now we're all done. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. We are all done now. Okay. That's how that looks. And that's why I primed it. Hi, Lisa. That's why I primed it, because if we hadn't primed it, that paint would have been eaten up by the wood. So now I'm going to let that one dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back because I want this color, same color, blue. And I go through a lot of paintbrushes when I do these. So same color blue. And I am now going to paint this front piece blue. Same color. I'm just kind of brushing over real lightly because we'll do another coat. And this, hopefully the light fingered brushing or the light hand that I'm using will allow it not to pull down inside of the areas that I don't want it to pull down in, right? And when you see me doing my brush one way, my strokes like that, that's trying to smooth the strokes out so that they don't, so you don't see very many of your brush lines. You want your brush lines to be all directional, same direction. So that's why you see me do that. Lisa, how are you? Oh, you did? I I haven't seen him. No, let me go out and look. Hold on a minute. I didn't see him, Ro. Let me check. Let me check. I'd love to see those. How'd you end up doing? Did you raise a lot of money? Okay, I'm going to check real quick while I got you right here. Let me see what I got going on. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, no, I broke my other glasses, so I have a hard time seeing now on the computer with these glasses. I have to look up through the bifocals to try to see, and I hate doing that. Ooh, I got a lot of emails I haven't looked at. Oh, there they are. You sent, okay, the 26th, you sent them to me. Let's see. Oh my gosh, don't you look beautiful? I love your gown. I love it, Ro. Oh, look at her. I love her dress too. Oh, I love her little purse. Let me see. I'm going to blow this up. It looks like I can make this little purse that she has. Oh my God, it's so cute. Can I share them? Do you mind if I show on here everyone that's on? I can show Lisa. I think it's just the two of us that are on. Do you mind? Oh, a Valentine's fundraiser. Wow. Tell me if you don't mind. I'll just show it on the screen here and Lisa will get a chance to see them too. You look beautiful. I love it. I love it when our little people get an opportunity to dress up. They look so cute. And they just love being glamorous. Everybody wants to be a princess. And I love it whenever we get a chance to let our babies shine like princesses. I'm waiting to see if you want me to allow me to show it. If not, I won't. But you look good, girl. You look good. You look so pretty. And you were stressing out a little bit about it, so I'm glad it turned out well. I am so glad it turned out well. Where's my little... Okay. You saw Beverly in the chat too? Hey, Beverly, I'll share it. Let me share my screen really quick. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I downloaded the picture so I can show. Girl, you know you look good. Do stretch your stuff on this photo. Let me see. Lisa. Okay, I'm going to show it to you here. And there she is. That is a beautiful gown. I love it. I just love that gown. And then here's baby girl. Look how cute. It's so adorable. Love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. Just adorable. All right, there we go. I love it. Thank you for letting me share it. You look so cute. Look so cute. Wasn't she working that dress? She was wearing it, girl. I love it. I love seeing beautiful women enjoying the evening. I'm all about girl power myself, so just seeing women be able to flourish is, I'm all about that. I am all about girl power. So that was beautiful. Brings a smile to my face. Brings a big smile to my face. Especially knowing that it all worked out wonderfully. But isn't that the way it is? Like, God has a way of making things turn out fabulous and beautiful when we least expect it or think of it. Like He's always got us. Always has us. Are you guys working on a craft project? Just hanging out watching with me, or are you working on something? I know Rose said she's putting up her decorations, or was. Are you taking a break, Rose? Or are you putting them up while I'm gabbing? I usually watch YouTube while I'm working on stuff, or listen to it more than anything. I'm into these, I am currently into these craft fair blogs. Just listening to these not young teenagers, but young ladies going to the craft fairs and selling stuff. And a lot of them are doing that in lieu of traditional work. It looks like they are running their own small businesses, and then they're blogging about their experience. And I like listening to them. It's probably dangerous that I do listen because I think about other new crafts that I could pick up, but currently I'm just listening. Currently I'm just listening. I'm not picking up another crafting hobby. I got a bunch of them. Crafting is expensive too. So God knows I don't need to pick up another nothing. Because crafting is expensive. Yeah, that was cute. I like your little pictures. Thanks for sharing those with me too. I love it. All right. Oh, nope, not all right. I look at a different angle and I see where we need to fix. Look at that. You can see that where all that white paint is. We got to get down in there and get that painted. We don't want any of that to show. The good thing is that we use the right kind of paint where we can identify those objects, those colors. This paint will dry pretty fast and we'll be able to assemble this tonight. I got to get this done though. I've got to get this done. Look at this little ornament here. Isn't that adorable? It's his little first Christmas. So we have a little ornament for him on his first Christmas. Love it. So working on a centerpiece for my father's birthday, ornaments for my adoptive grandbabies, and I told you I about to lay time and peace for Valentine. Yep, yep. That's right. You did tell me that. I love it when we craft together. I think there's a way that I could add somebody to the live if you want to come on. I think there is. I'm not really sure, but we could experiment to see if you want to come in and show us what you're working on. Lisa, I tried to get Lisa one time to come in on a live with me. She's like, nope. Oh no, I broke the top. How in the world did I do that? Oh my God, don't tell me I'm going to have to cut this piece all over again. No, I'm not. I'm going to glue that on. And then because it's not the main piece, it should be okay. I don't even know how I do know how I did that because I had the stick in it trying to hold it while I worked on, and I must have twisted the stick. Y'all see craft gone bad, but we're going to save it. We are going to save it. We are going to save it. There we go. Yeah. I'll be really careful with that now until that dries and cures. I'm going to put this one down. I got to fix these bottom pieces though. When you have thin little pieces, you got to be really careful with them. And I obviously was not really careful talking and moving it without realizing what I was doing. Okay. It's all right. We saved it, I believe. I believe we saved it. And the good thing is there's another coat of epoxy that's going to go over this that will also help protect it. All right, so that's the blue. Oh, the cat did something. Oh, I was saying, I had said that I'd asked you one time to go live with me, Lisa, and you said, heck no. So that is the blue, my loves. Well, no, we got more blue to paint, and so I'm going to try to do all of this, all the blue together. Now, the question that I had earlier, I was trying to determine if I wanted to do, see, on this one, this is epoxy, and I put it on blue glitter on epoxy. So I'm trying to determine if I want to do the blue glitter on this, or if I just want to repeat exactly what I have, or if I want to make it unique and different so that they're not exactly the same. However, I do like that one. So I probably should. These pieces, some of these pieces are really thin. I don't know, because that would be like that, but it wouldn't have that popping blue on it. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to do it. I'm going to use the other pieces. I'll do those another on a different one. So let's set those aside. I'm going to use these pieces and make it the way that it was there. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, that's backwards. Alright, so that will be there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, it's been decided. And all these pieces will stay, and I use these because I can make a third and a fourth, just cut out the letters again without having to cut out these extra pieces. So I don't want to lose them because they will come in handy momentarily. Let's put those all together over here. Be careful with this piece. Take that off. There's my T, Z, and my E. Okay. Alright, so these pieces will stay out of the way there. This can go up here to dry. This can come down here. Z. That can go there. And this can come over here. Now, I didn't prime these. It doesn't really matter to me that they're not primed because we're going to glitter these. We just need the base to have a little bit of blue on it so that they don't, when we do our glitter and UV resin, that it'll just helps give it a base. It doesn't have to be total prime. We just want this to give it a good base. And I believe that this is the end of the blue for us. Once we do this, this will be the end of the blue paint. Then what I'll do next, you guys, is I'm going to put the white sparkly paint on these pieces. And by that time, these should be dry and we'll be ready to put the UV resin glitter mixture on it. And for all of those that are curious, the Colts won in overtime in the ugliest game all season so far, but they won. I did go up there when I was going up to cook. I watched the rest of that game with my husband. We are huge Indiana Colt fans. Last Sunday we went to that game live. This Sunday they weren't playing local. They were playing, they were on the road. We wouldn't have won anyway, but just added that piece. Alright. And we're about to blue paint right there. Just making sure that I got the edges painted. And why not? Because I got the paint on my thing here, so why not make sure? Alright, what else you got going on? Lisa, what you working on? What did the cat do? How many of these am I making? Just this one. I'm making just this one. If I were making multiples of these stands or the ornaments, I would take them outside and spray paint them. But I don't have this color metallic blue and spray paint, so I probably would have to do this part no matter what, because this metallic blue it's gorgeous to me. It's one of my favorite. But I am doing just this one and this one ornament. Okay. Alright, so we've got all the blue paint done. Let's scrape this up. Let's put that back into the container. Okay. Why does that keep looking like it's white to me? Alright, leave that alone. I've got my blue paint. Where did my little blue brush go? And now I'm going to do one more blue. And this is around this edge here. I'm actually going to do it this way. Forgot that I painted this blue as well. Being very careful with it. I put my paint away and I forgot I had this piece to do. I'll just take it out the lid. Need to close that down with some. Just working around the edge there. It's so quiet in my room because I can't, on YouTube, you can't have music or anything on. On TikTok, you can play music. But on YouTube, you can't. Alright, so it's so quiet. So I see people on TikTok working all the time and they're listening to music. Sometimes they have their music on louder than so loud you can't hear what they're saying, but I guess that's good if you want that. Okay. That's that. Now that's for real, all the blue. That is for real, all the blue. Let's put this in the water so that it can clean the brush. Now, what are you guys talking about? I'm putting some gems on a hat for a customer. I do need to talk to you about something for her. Okay. You could call me if you want to. Oh man, I was supposed to call you. I was supposed to call you. The cat was hungry. Oh, so he's ready to fight now. You're moving too slow for him. Okay. I've got that done. Now what I need to do before I go to I'm going to paint these other pieces really quick before we go to before I go to the pearl white. Before we get to the pearl white, I'm going to paint this piece, which is just going to be this metallic. Again, I love these paints. It's going to be this metallic gray. And so I'm going to paint, yeah, this is it. This is the piece that's going to be metallic gray. So I'm going to paint this piece. Let's turn this so that I'm not painting over my white pieces. And this one will not take us very long at all. Paint my edges. These are so cute. It's so fun. You don't have to do the colors of them, right? But it actually personalizes it even more when you do the color. So that's why I like to do it. Of course, this one's a Zeta, so why not do it in Zeta? Zeta's not brown. Zeta Phi Beta sorority is blue and white. Royal blue and white. And every now and then you'll see a pop of black or gray in uniforms, adding dimension color to it. Dimension. So I don't know if you were on, Lisa, when I told Ro that I made my chili, and I must say it came out pretty good. I haven't made it in at least, I think, as I said earlier, at least 7 years I haven't made chili. I made it a little different this time too, because I put, I'm looking for something that I can't find. Here we go. I put, 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chili. That its name starts with an R. The company that makes that, the name starts with an R. Rotella, something like that. I put 1 can of that in it. I put 1 can of seasoned tomatoes and garlic seasoned tomatoes diced. I put a small thing of tomato paste. I ground the ground beef, but when I browned the ground beef, I put chili powder and all the seasonings in it. I also used a pack of chili seasoning, which I've not done before. Like I said, I got the recipe from a lady that I worked with when I first started working in insurance. I was in my 20s. And because I don't like kidney beans that much, but it's almost hard to have chili without having beans. So she encouraged me to take the beans, half a can, and grind them in a blender. And then that gives you the heartiness of the beans and the taste of the beans without actually seeing the beans or knowing that they're there. So I did all of that and put it together. And then I add a little bit of ketchup because that's from her recipe. So I add a little bit of that. And I was telling Ro that I opened up the wrong end of the black pepper. I opened up the large serving spoon end, and so when I went to dump pepper in it, I really dumped pepper in it, and I spooned some of that out of it, but to me it tastes great. And like Rose said, chili's supposed to have a kick to it. So it has a little kick to it, but my family doesn't really like hot stuff, but they'll be okay. Alright, so that is the gray layer. Do I have you guys pulled in too tight, don't I? Alright, this is the gray layer right there. Hi, Cassandra. Hey. Yes. I ate a little bit of it before I came down. It was real good, but I'm going to go get me a big bowl in a little bit. So I'm going to put this over to the side on the little hook there so that can dry. And now we have to do all of the other layers. And you're probably saying, well, they're already white, Sharon. What are you going to do to them? I am going to make them sparkle. Because why not, right? That's what we like to do when we craft. We want to see sparkly things. Took my brushes upstairs to clean them out, and I guess I just shouldn't have left them in the dirty water, or in the water, but I'm just dirtying up here, because that'll just make them dirty. Alright. Y'all see my real world crafting over here, don't y'all? This is real life crafting, nothing fancy over here, sister. Nothing fancy. Over here, all these brushes, they smell like onions. they, they smell like onions. Why do they smell like onions? Okay. Alright. Next. The next one. I got all my blues. That blue is dry across there. Now I'm ready for all my white pieces. And I'm going to take my metallic pearl. And I need to get a cup. Alright. I'm going to take all these, move these out of the way. You see why I put it on that little tape thing, don't you? Makes a world of a difference. Take this one, move it out of the way. It's dry. And now I am going to take this same metallic white and I'm going to squeeze out a bunch because we got a lot to paint. And I want it all to be similar color. And I'm going to take my unicorn art that Lisa sent me. This is a pigment enhancer. And look at how sparkly that is. Sparkly. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3 scoops of this. And mix it into this white paint because we want to zhuzh it up just a little bit more. I got a popsicle stick over here and I'm going to mix this around and that's going to make that paint a little sparkly, a lot sparkly actually. And it's also going to make a paint a little chunky. So what I'm going to do is add a little bit of water into it. 3 little pumps of water to help liquefy it a little more. Why is everything falling around? Add some water back to that. Liquefy it up. And now we got to get busy because that's going to crystallize or caramelize if we don't. So let's get our brush and let's get cracking. Here we go. I'm going to start on our letters. And this is going to make this sparkle. So all we want it to do is just sparkle it up a little bit. And you want to make sure your strokes are the same direction. So be very careful when you stroke to make sure you're going the same way. Be careful across the top of there so I don't mess up my little blue on my This just takes that. Oh my God! I don't know if you guys can see it in the screen. No, you can't because you're so far up. But there is a layer. Look at that sparkle that's in there. Can you see that? How that sparkled that up? It just adds a layer of that unicorn art. It just adds it just jizzes it up. It just takes it to the next level. Has just enough sparkle and paint, sparkle and mica powder in it that it makes your project step up to the next level. Really pretty. really pretty. Alright, so let's clean that off of that, how that's pulling up down inside of there. We don't want that to do that. But I do want to run around the top and the edge, the bottom, because I do want the sides to have it on it as well. Bottom there. Yeah, that makes that a world of a difference, how that added a little glitter to that. I wish you guys could see it the way I see it, but it definitely added glitter to it. It definitely added glitter. Lisa, where'd you find this at? And thank you for sharing it with me. Wow, did that jazz that up? Okay. Cassandra, what you up to today? Tonight? What are you doing? You working on something? Ro is working on a couple of projects that she's got coming up. Lisa was feeding the cats and working on a project. What are you doing, hon? I like that. All right, let's do this piece. Let's do this piece as well. Get in the shot there so you guys can see me. I'm going to lift this one up because that is pulling inside of there already. I don't want that to pull inside of there. So I just take my brush and swoop it around and clean that out. I'll go along the edges on this one so that I can. That, even with the primer, look at how it ate the primer up on that. Even with using the primer, it's still soaked away in spaces that I wish it hadn't. But we'll just make sure to put this all around. Take my time because I want this to do right. Okay. So pretty. Gives it just enough sparkle. You're not going to be able to see it all, but you will be able to see all of the word Zeta. So we want that sparkle to hit it at the right spaces and spots. You don't want it to pull in their corners. And if you're wondering, like, Sharon, why did you make so much? Because we've got to do those over there. And we have to do possibly a second coat on our letters. So I want to make sure that I have enough because you can't remix the numbers. I didn't measure it out, right? Like, I just know it's 3 scoops of those, of the mica powder, but I didn't count. I didn't measure how much paint I put in there. So I want to try to get it all with these, with this round of paint. That is my hope, to get it all with this round of paint. Work the side angle, top. There we go. That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Yep. It has sparkle in it for sure. Let me see. This one's pretty much dry. Can you see that sparkle? No? Try to find an angle for it. Too much light. Here we go. It's got lots of sparkle in it. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Yes. Now we need to do this piece right here. I just thought about something. I wonder if I marbled this, what it would look like. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try marbling the top of this. Alright, let's try to marble the top of it. If I don't like it, I can flip it over to the bottom. You're wondering what I'm talking about, aren't you? Just bear with me. We're going to marble the top of it. Just fed our cats too. Sharon, I love your nail color. Ready for... This is 430. That's like... It's called red. It's red, but it's called 430 at, you know, the shops. It's number 430, red, like hot engine red or something like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love red. I like red on my skin tone. It's not my favorite color, but I like it on my skin tone. So we're going to take a couple drops of, and we're going to make a marble effect. And I'm going to get a bigger end so that we can marble that. It was working at first, and I don't know, maybe I did too much moving on it. I don't like the way it's looking now, but let's try it again. No, I don't like it. Maybe if I had more time to play with it, I might, but I don't like it now. So let's take it off. Let's take it off because I need to get this done. Swoop that right off of there. Alright, and let's put the paint back. That didn't work. Everyone hit the like, thank you. God dang it, what's going on? Why I got everything falling all over the place and all that? Let's put that back, paint that back the way that it should be. Okay. There we go. Well, we were able to get that off and save our piece. So that's cool. No harm, no foul. We tried it. Didn't work. So there's our piece. What is all over my hands? Getting over the end down here. Let me clean my hand off here. We tried it. It didn't work. I didn't like it. We lost nothing but a little bit of paint. And that's okay. We lost nothing, sis. A little bit of paint. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for something to clean this out of the hole here. I tell you, everything's falling all over the place today. I want to get this excess paint out of this hole, because when we go to put our stand together, we don't want that paint there. And I keep hitting some kind of blue paint down in there because it keeps coming out on my thing. Okay. And then last round, we're going to sweep a white on this one. And then we should be getting ready to put this baby together. I think these are really cool. I actually made this design for Zeta, but I copied it off of something that I had downloaded from Creative Fabrica. It had Merry Christmas was the template logo, and I used that as a way to create this. I just studied that design so that I could figure out how to make this. And it works. And I like it. And I can recreate and recreate and recreate. I'm going to try to do one in a name to see if I get the same effect. I'm wiping off all my excess paint and running my strokes the same way so that they dry evenly. All right, all handmade, all handmade. So now that's dry, and that looks sparkly. It definitely looks sparkly. Let's see. That's dry. I'm going to put another coat on this one. But it all looks, it's got sparkle to it, but it all looks matte. And I don't like it looking matte. I want it to look shiny. So you know what that means. Why did I pick that up? Yes, that means that we're going to have to put a coat of Mod Podge on it so that they will sparkle. We don't want it to look matty or matte, like a matte finish. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see. All right. Let's move this to the side. I got a lot of paint in that. More paint than I need. Do I have an empty container where I can pour this in and save it? I do. I have an empty container that I can use to save this. So I'm going to put this to the side right there for a moment. I'm going to pull you guys out. I'm scratching my ear. I got crap everywhere. Okay. Sanity break. We got to pause for my sanity. I got to get some stuff cleaned up here, or else I'm going to go crazy. We got to move a few things so that I don't lose my mind. Let's make a sanity break. All right, let's move this over to the table here so this stuff can dry. Paint out the way, that out the way. Are you ready for the next step? This is where the fun begins. Let's get my UV light. I see I had to take a sanity break. I had so much stuff all crowding all over me. Like just crafting and not putting away creates a mess. And then stuff starts falling all over the place. And that's a mess. And I can't do it. And it aggravates me. This is my UV resin from yesterday. I need to add more to it and more glitter. UV. I like to make more than I need so that I can have more than enough. I don't want to have to try to remake this. So let me turn the lights down some. Okay. So I am using my Look2 UV light. Pull my tray out. And we're going to mix together some resin. And I'm just squeezing more than enough into my little cup. That's going to be more than enough. I got me a new light. You guys see that? Remember the last time we were trying to do something with the UV light and that thing kept blinking and blinking and it was a horrible situation and I was frustrated with it? I got a new light, so this one works much better. I actually bit the bullet and stopped being cheap and just got a nice one. And I ordered it off of Amazon, but it's really nice. It has several settings to control your setting power of the light of the lamps. And it has light bulbs that you can change if it starts going bad. And what else do I want to say about it? It doesn't blink like the other one kept doing. And I waited too late to be able to return the other one. Watching everything and reading the comments. I'm probably the oldest one on here. Y'all don't have to tell your age, but I'm 59. You're not the oldest one. I'm 51. I have everyone hit the like button. Thanks. Good for me. Yep, I got a new, okay. New light. So here we go. We're going to take these and make sure I'm doing this the right direction. I want to do the right side, yes. And on my popsicle stick, I take just a little bit. Let me bring you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. I take just a little bit of glitter epoxy or glitter UV mixture. And I just spread it on with my epoxy stick. In the center. And not a lot because it will level itself. Epoxy or even UV epoxy is self-leveling. So you don't need a whole bunch. But this is why I wanted the blue base. Because this will help the glitter shine against the blue instead of shining against the base of the wood, which was light brown, right? Now, does that make sense why I painted this letter one coat of the blue? I didn't prime it before, I just painted the letter with one coat of the blue. Okay, so that's one letter. I am going to take my tweezers and pick this up and set it on the lamp I'm going to wait to start it until I get the other ones going here. Take these off the tape. And throw the tape away. Alright. And that way I can set them all at the same time. Take my tweezers and kind of hold that. Yep, and I'll be able to say, what are you saying? I buy the other light from you. I'll send it to you. You don't have to buy it, honey. You know I'll give it to you. If you want it, I'll send it to you in my package I got with your scissors. For real. You do not have to pay me for it. Because I am not going to utilize it. I will send it to you with the cords, and I think I still have the instruction manual and everything. So that would be my honor to send that to you. Yep. Coming your way. You see me, Lisa, like, girl, please, I will send you that thing. It works great. It's brand new. That was the first, it was the first time that I was using it with you guys when you saw me on that live. I can't figure out why it kept blinking on and off like that. But I will definitely send it to you. Alright, so there's our E. We'll place that on the tray. Let's do our Z and our T. And as soon as we get off, as soon as I am done with this and letting the lights work, I will get it out of the drawer here and put it over on this little pile of stuff that I have for you so that I don't forget to send it to you. Yep. I'm thinking in my head here, I'm like, get the edges, get the corners. Make sure you get it all. Look how cute that's going to be. Okay, that one's done. And now for the tea. Spill the tea, baby. Spill the tea. Let me see. I thought there was something earlier I was thinking about that I didn't get to share, that I forgot to share with y'all from this past week. I do have an embarrassing moment. I went somewhere with family and I fell. And I'm like, oh, I hurt my knee. My knee's been aching ever since I fell. And it wasn't even like a gracious fall. It just, there's no reason for me to have fallen, but I did. And my husband's like, aren't you embarrassed? I'm like, nope. I was, but I wasn't going to tell him. Okay. Alright, so we've got all of those done. You can kind of see on my tray. Here's the tray pulls out on this one. I put them in. Now we're going to turn on the light, turn on the UV, and push the button and let them start. So they're in there working. This is the one you want, right, Lisa? This is the one we had. Nope, that's not the right instructions. Where are the instructions? What did I do with the instructions? Oh, no. I'll have to find the instructions because I hardly ever throw anything away like that, so. Gotcha. Covered. It's over there. Ready to ship to you. Okay. And now I'm going to take a leap of faith, y'all, because I want to epoxy this inside of here as well. See that? I want to put epoxy inside of that too. I think that'll just really make that cute. But the question is will I ruin it? I don't want to ruin it. So I'm going to use a toothpick instead of the big, and I'm going to take my Sweet Baby Jesus Thyme, and we're going to try it. We're just going to take our thyme, and we're going to try to see if we can glitter this inside of here. This was not requested. This is the extra part in me. Like, this is why sometimes stuff takes me so long, because I come up with all these, like, extra, oh, this will make it super cute if we do this to it. Let's do this, it'll make it super cute. It will make it super cute, but it also takes more time. I will have this done today, though. This will be done today. I gotta get this done today. Oh, it's working, you guys. Look at that. Come on through, sis. That's super cute. If I had a bunch of these to do, I would not do this to it. But being that this is the only one, I'm not feeling so bad about doing it. I'm trying to drop that glitter in there. Slow down, Sharon, before you mess up. Slow down. Tell me to slow down, you guys, before I mess up. Trying to go too fast, do too much. I'm already doing the most here. Tell me I'm already doing the most. Oh my God, this is adding just the right of classy to it. It's filling that in just the right amount. Just the right amount. Okay. That's pretty. Let's move that out the way. Let's pull this out. The light is gone off. So those have set. I'm going to set this in here and let those go one more round. And we'll just wait on them. We'll just wait on them. Oh, nope, I forgot. We got to do this too. We got to put the glitter on this as well. So we can use our big popsicle stick for this one while those are working. Let's move that out the way. And let's just roll this one around. This is what I was saying when I broke the piece earlier, that I wasn't too worried about it because I knew that I wanted to put this round of glitter on it to zhuzh it up a little bit. I did not do this to the other one. They're not going to the same household, so they will be fine. We'll probably see it and be like, why didn't mine come like that? But whatever. Love this UV glitter mixture. What are you guys thinking about it so far? Hard to tell? When I pull these out and show you the end result, you'll understand my new love of this UV glitter mixture. What are you saying? Yes, it did make it pop, didn't it, Cassandra? It bought it all the way out. It bought it out. I know I'm being extra. I know I don't have to do this. I know it is extra. It's okay. It's okay to be extra. It's Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be sparkly. In my opinion. Christmas is like glam girl's heaven. Right? Y'all know I'm a glam girl in my heart. I pulled back on some of my glam projects, but I'm still a glam girl. And Christmas is like glam girl heaven. This is the time of year we get to sparkle everything. Alright, we're still working this piece. We're almost done sparkling this one up. And once this one dries, then we will assemble all of these projects because everything is ready. Once we put this one under the UV light, we will assemble everything. Making sure it's all covered everywhere. I'm going to take this up there. I'm going to take my Q-tip and clean off down in these corners where some epoxy ran down because I don't want that down in there. So let's clean those out. And up there, right along there. Cleaning it up to make sure that we don't have epoxy where we don't want it. You know once it's done, when it dries, epoxy is permanent. So that looks good. That looks good. Alright, let's take these and put them up here. These are all dry. Put them up there. Put this one in. Hit the button, let it dry. Let it dry and clean up this mess. Okay. Look at how that looks. Doesn't that look good? Looks so beautiful. It just took that to the next level. And look at that one. Really pop that. It really popped that. I need to trim that out in the white just a little bit more, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to get this all cleaned up here. Okay, I'm cleaning my brush. I'll move the camera and pull you out because we're getting ready to assemble. And I need just a little. That got just a little bit of blue paint on it, so I'm just going to take some of. Oh, I got that extra, don't I? Where did I put it? Over here. Yeah. I'm going to take just a little bit on my little fine brush, and I'm going to come right in here and paint that so that that is not. Where are my bifocal glasses? What did you say? I wasn't talking about nothing special. Oh, okay. I missed the convo. I don't know. My mom had called. Oh, how's your mom? How is your mom? Alright, let's get this cleaned up just a little bit. Y'all see me with these 2 pair of glasses on. That's how you know I'm getting older. My hand is still steady though. I'm just cleaning up the little dove, making sure that that's white and not blue. Cleaning up the little dove. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Look at that. I think I'm going to let it dry one more round. Hit the light one more round on that one while we pull this together. Alright. So we will start with the letters. And the letters, I am looking for a blade because we got to edge that paint off of there. So that's a crisp, clean line. There we go. Alright, so we're going to start with our letters. And we're going to get our little woodworking glue that I pick up from the Dollar Tree. It's a great little woodworking glue. This stuff is amazing. I'm just going to do one little dollop on there, and I'm going to use my finger to spread it out. I guess I better do 2 little dollops. Don't need a whole lot. Use my finger to spread it. Use my towel to dry my fingers. And then we'll place our Z right in the middle. Are you able to see what we've got going on here? Right there. And press it down. And place it to the side to dry. Okay, we got the T right here. We might as well do this one. My thumb keeps trying to cramp up on me. I'm going to hold this. Oh, Jesus. No. That didn't work. Okay, let's use my hands like we did before. We've come too far, you guys, to let this thing break, and we have to go cut new pieces. So we better not try anything new. Let's just stick with what we know is working. We've come too far. We do not want to have to recut pieces. All right. There's the T. That blue does look better than the black. Oh, thank you. Look at that. I love that. Okay, there's our T. Now let's see, we have to do our E and our A. Our E and our A. And I guess it does have enough sheen to it. I'm not going to, well, of course I'm not going to do it now because I put the letters on them. But I was thinking about putting some gloss Mod Podge on them so that they would shine just a little bit more. But I'm not going to do that now. And that might help the actual UV resin glitter pop a little more without having competition of the Mod Podge backing on it. Okay. And here is our E. A lot of movement going on upstairs. All right, there's the E. And then the A. These are so cute. I'm going to try it with the last name. Like, couldn't you see this with your last name? On the edge, you look... Oh, the edges, yeah, talked about, yeah. What are you talking about? February 7th, that blue does look better than the black. Yeah, see that? Okay. What's February 7th? What did I miss? What was talking about? February, what row? I'll be 53 in January. I'll be 52 in January. When's your birthday? January. February 7th is Rose's birthday. My birthday is in January 24th. Okay. Now these pieces. I'm not really loving this piece right here. In fact, we need to glue this back down a little bit more down in there. Okay. Let's squeeze that and hold that. I'm January 24. What's yours? January what? Let's let that dry for a second. I got an idea of what I'm going to do on that because I'm not really loving that side piece. But I got an idea. Ta-da! Y'all know I'm extra today. This is really extra. I'm just not loving that. I want to love it. So, one string. Ouch. Ouch. I want to love it, you guys, and I'm just not loving it the way that it is. I could have epoxied it, but let's just see what this string will look like. We'll bling it, girl it. I want to know what love is. I just want to love it. I want to have it so cute that I go, oh, I want to keep it. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it to you. I want to love it. Okay. Let's see if we add this around it. Will that make me love it? Not necessarily. It's like it's missing something. And it could be the epoxy. It could be the epoxy. Nope, that didn't do it for me. Okay, let's go ahead and finish it and we'll figure it out. Maybe later. Okay, let's see. And I got blue on it too. How'd I get blue on it there? Alright. This is the front. Yes. Yes, that's the front, that's the front. Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. I'm telling you, I know what I'm going to do. Look at that. I'm going to do this to that. We're going to take this side here, because this is the front, and I'm going to put this, I'm going to run a stream of this along this edge. It just needs more. It's just screaming, give me more. Give me more, Tucker, give me more. And I am going to answer the call. And that's going to take all of our little blue juice too. I love this blue glitter. This is one that we sold in our store, and I have boatloads of it. Boatloads of it. Good thing that I'm a Zeta, because anytime I need to do a Zeta project, guess what it gets? Blue glitter. Alright, let's put this in and let it dry. Let that dry. While that one's working, because I might have to do a second coat, let's go ahead and take this part of this project and let's put this together. This one's super duper easy. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're going to do. I'll start with the bottom or the middle piece. Drop some of my glue, wood glue on it. Around the nasal neck. And I'll spread it with my finger, spread it out. Down the middle, the letters. All. I like to do that so I don't get much squeeze out from it. That's why I like to spread it out. Right. Let's place it. Move this. And let's place it on there. Go. Take my cloth and wipe up the glue squeeze that did come out there. A little bit squills out through there. Awesome. Here's our first layer. Looks good, looks good. Looks good. Alright, and now for our second layer, which is really frail and thin. We're going to, that dried. We'll run it one more time for that one. For our second layer, oh, it's got a little bit of glue back there. We're going to take that off. We definitely want to scrape that off because we don't want that to prevent it from laying flat. Okay. Don't want anything to prevent it from laying flat. And we're going to put the glue on the piece because these pieces are smaller. So we're just going to run the glue on the piece instead of on this. And we're going to use our finger again and brush around the edges and run the glue around every piece so that it can get glued on well. I'm going to wipe off the excess glue that's on my hands. And now let's take this piece and add it to the ornament. See some there, and a little piece that shouldn't be there. And let's make sure that it is, might need more glue on it, but definitely press it in and press it down. Sharon, she is doing good. Thank you for asking. She just got the box I sent her. Oh, Cassandra's the 28th in Aquarius. And who's doing good? I missed it, you guys. Look at that. I'm sorry, I get so focused on trying to make sure I get this right that I failed to look up at the comments. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, so here is the one. This is with the epoxy and glitter, or the UV resin and glitter, and this is the one without. Let's see, the lights. See the difference? Look at the sparkle in that. That's amazing sparkle. I love it. They're both pretty, very pretty, both pretty, but one has definite sparkle. Looking at them face eye to eye, this is so sparkly. And this one has got the metallic sparkle to it. I love the layer look on them. This one didn't layer out in certain spots like the this one did. That one, I wonder why that didn't do that. Well, I know why it didn't do it, because I put it on backwards. Are you kidding me, Sharon Tucker? You did. Can you get it off? Oh, good. I can. It's not quite dry. Oh my God, I put it on backwards. There we go. Jesus, take the wheel. Let me wipe that off of there. Jesus, take the wheel. Lord have mercy. What in the world? I'm glad I noticed that, you guys. I put the stupid thing on there backwards before the wood glue set. I'm so glad I noticed that. There we go. Oh my God. I know you guys are like, are we sure we want her to do a project for us? Yes. Yes, it'll be right. That was hilarious. I can't even believe I did that. Now I got to clean that off on the back of there. But okay, let's leave this alone and let it dry. And then I'll put the ribbon and the stuff on top of it. But yeah, that's how they're supposed to look. Now they both have the outside markings on them. Everything is all squared up and balanced. And Sharon Tucker has it going the right way. The layered look is the bomb. I love that layered look. Alright. Pressing it down. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of the painter's tape. And I'm going to run the painter's tape on across the side of it and the top to hold it together so that it adds some pressure to it while it's drying. Pinch it down while it's drying. Okay. That's that. Now, let's see. This is dry. That looks much better, doesn't it? That looks 100% better. I like that much better than just not having it. Let's move our UV lamp. And let's assemble this baby. Alright, that's going to go in there. Like that. Now, the assembly part, the letters will be tight. So what I'll do is just shave off a little bit of the paint that ended up getting on there so that they can fit inside of the box without tearing it up. And I don't want to shave it off too high or too much because I do want it to fit snug. Right? So we assemble it. Yep, and that's a snug fit. That's how that's going to fit in there. Now let's drop a little bit of glue on it. Not a lot because, again, it will make it squeeze out and make the fit change. Okay. And so let's drop that in there and squeeze. Be careful with the wood because we don't want to break it. It is thin wood. Alright, and I see one little spot that needs to be painted because I missed it, obviously. So let's take this and let's hit right across the top of that Z. Alright. Now let's go with Zeta. E would be next. That looks like that's going to fit in there pretty good. I'm still going to shave it off just a little bit on the end to help get it started going in. Put a little glue on it. I put the glue at the bottom because when I push it in, it wants to run up the side on the top of it, so it'll squeeze out and that'll run it all across the top. And push that down inside of there. Be careful because it is frail and fragile in small pieces. Alright, and I notice across the top of here, get a little paint there. Fix those little pieces as we go. A little bit on that one. A little bit on that one. Okay. And next we have our T. And we'll really be careful with the T because it has the dove on it. And so pushing down in it will be harder with the dove. So what we want to do is really shave off the end to give it a little leverage. Okay. And glue it up. And stick it in. Look at how pretty that's looking, my loves. Oh, I'm loving it. And now we have our A. Last letter, same thing. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Just lightly shaving it off. Glue. Glue. Wipe that off. That's a lot of glue on that little piece of glue. What time is it? 8:30. Okay, we're doing good. And put this on. Stick it in. Be careful, don't break the pieces. Stick it in there. There we go. Oh my God, that's so cute. Look at that sparkle. Look at that return that we're getting on that sparkle, would you? Look at the return that we're getting on that sparkle. That's cute. Now we're going to wipe all that out the way and we'll put it all together on the stand. And I don't know how that got little pieces of blue on it. All right. You guys can't see that because you got so much light shining on it. But look at that. Look at that return. That's a payday, y'all. That's a payday right there. All right, so we're going to add glue onto that. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to add glue into this pieces and into the middle. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to spread the glue out with our fingers so that we don't have a whole lot of squeeze out. I don't like the squeeze out cleanup thing. I just don't like it. It doesn't work out good for me. And we're going to center this in the middle of our stand. And we're going to press and hold. And then where are my... Yep. Put my little clips on. And just to make sure that we don't damage the paint, I'm going to put a little bit of cushion in between my clips, okay? So I'm going to put a clip right here and there. And this is going to help hold it down so that it doesn't shift or move on me while the glue is drying. Right? We want it to be straight. We don't want it to shift or move. And it will because it can slide. So we're using these to hold it while the glue dries. And we also want it to connect on all the sides while the glue dries. So we are going to help protect it so that it doesn't shift or move while it's drying. There. And one more for the road back here. There. All right. That's going to dry. It's only going to take a little bit for it to dry. But there we go. What do you think? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm glad that we decided to paint this or to put epoxy on this too. Because that gave us that real return. I did not like the way that it was prior to it. That looks nice. Here's my first brand, my first attempt at it. But I must say that this one's a little larger too. I must say though that this is probably my favorite. I like the dove on this one. See how the dove, I changed the dove. That dove, I don't like it. It's not giving me the return that I wanted on it. But that dove is definitely giving me the return. And I got a feeling that this might become a hot item. Love it. It's just a desk ornament. A desk ornament, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry as well. And I'm going to clean up stuff and then I'll look at the comments and talk. What did I do with little containers. What did I do with my little containers? When I tell you I have so much stuff around here. What did I do with them? Okay. I found something that we can save this paint in, because I think it's a beautiful mixture. I might put some Mod Podge in it when I use it again, because it is matte. It's more matte than I would like it to be. While it's absolutely beautiful, it did come out a little more matte than I really want. So I might add some Mod Podge to it. I'm not going to do it before I use it again. Or, well, I'm not going to do it now while it's storing. I'll wait until I get ready to use it, because it's already kind of stringy. You see that? It's already kind of stringy, so I don't want to add more to it to make it even stringier. And that'll hold in there, and it'll be good to go. Alright, the last thing. Y'all see how we whipping these projects out now? It takes a lot to get them going, but once we get them going, we get them whipped out. Let's see. We've been on here almost 2 hours, you guys. Wow. And we still have this last little baby to do. Okay, I'm cleaning up, getting the blue paint, getting rid of all the blue paint. All of that out of the way. I don't need the bling wrap. Need these cleaned up here. My hands feel sticky, so I spray some alcohol on them. Clean that up. I don't need this anymore, so I can throw that out. Dry my paws off. Okay. And that cleans it off my nails really well. Alright. Nothing to damage these. Now, I got this paddle that I messed up, remember? I think what I want to do, you guys, is I think I do want to put the word Mary up above here. So I'm going to go into, I'm going to show you guys my Xtool software. And we'll go in there and I'll show you how it cuts. And cut that together. Let me get it open and then I'll go to that screen. How y'all hanging? Y'all good? Put bling wrap around the black border on this one. Put bling wrap around this one. This one's mine that I'm keeping, so I can absolutely. What did I do with the bling wrap that I cut right there? I can try, yeah. I'm keeping this one, so the other one goes bye-bye to the rightful owner. And this one I'm keeping. So let's try it. I'll start it back here in the corner. Back corner. Sticks really well to your skin. That's good to know. Ooh, Lisa. Ooh, sis. You might have come on to something. Get it down in there. Get it down. All of a sudden I have a small headache. All these fumes, probably breathing in all these fumes. Oh, Lisa. Wow, that's a great idea. Let me get it. Tweezers. Where's my tweezers? Right here. Tweeze. Something was in behind that one. So that looks bomb. Bomb.com. In fact, I really don't need to go all the way around the back since it's just the, yeah, I'm not going to go all the way around to the back. Get a little piece and cut that. Doesn't that look bomb? That looks so cute. I love it. I love it. Let's do the bottom. I'm going to get another piece. Well, it's mine. It doesn't matter. I didn't want this to start it right and have it end right in the middle, which is what this piece is going to make it do, end right in the middle. See that? I knew that. But that's okay. It's for me. I'll keep it. I'm keeping it. Now that does it. That makes that look much better. That does it, Lisa. I'm going to take this little piece right here, too, and might as well use all these little extras that I've had sitting around wondering what I would do with them. That does it. Don't ask me why I'm fighting with this. I don't know why I'm being silly, but I am. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, this can't win. I gotta beat this thing. You don't get to beat me. Competitive with a pair of scissors. Ain't that something? Y'all pray for y'all friend. Competitive with a pair of scissors. And the scissors almost won. And the scissors almost won. And I'm going to still have to cut another piece. I knew it going in, but I wanted to use this little bitty piece for some reason. I was hell-bent on using this little small pieces. Because then I can use my big long pieces for real projects instead of ruining my good stuff. That's why. That's why I wanted to do that. That's gorgeous. Yep, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. 2 rows. You want this row done up here? I think this looks cute like that. I think it looks cute like that. That's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's do the, we can mess with this again while I'm letting this X-Tool box cut. So let me pull this up so you guys can... So you can see what I'm doing. Let me do a screen capture with faces because over there is my box. That over there, I don't know if you can see that well or not, is my laser. And I am going to bring in the word. I just want to type the word Mary, right? That's all I want to do, Mary. Let's see. Alright, refresh. We're going to type the word Mary because that's all we need. That's what the inside of the machine looks like. M-E-R-R-Y. I'm not going to mess with letters and all that stuff a whole lot. So let's find just a really basic letter. Yeah, we'll use this one. We'll use that one. And I want to make it, I am going to make it do a engraving. Yes, I'm going to engrave it. So let me put the wood in there. Alright, I got the wood put in there. I got the step turned on, so when we get ready to cut it, let me refresh the screen. You'll see how this looks now. It's working slow. There we go. Now, if I put it right here, put the word Mary, that's awful big. It doesn't look big on the screen, but it is big when you put it on to the cutout. It will be bigger than we want it. So I'm going to put the word Merry Christmas right there. I might change the font again. I don't really like that font. I spend a lot of time on fonts. How about that? I like that one better. Merry. And let's take it up here. And then we can put our ribbon and stuff across the middle and decorate it through the middle, since we know that part is already ruined more than we want it to be. So let's go with Merry Christmas there. That's going to be a 1.3 inches wide and almost a half inch tall. I think that will do us. And I'm going to try to offset it just a little bit over. It doesn't have to be lined up totally with Christmas. But now, let me check my power, because I am going to go a power of 78 and a speed of 50 to engrave this. Let me check my little board that I have here. Engraving, if I go a power of 55 and 70 will get me there. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. So the speed is, it's going to go 50 and then a power of 70. That should give me a pretty deep engraving. And this should turn out really pretty. I'm going to up that up a little bit. And you guys it won't take us long to do this. So let's see here. I'm going to go check it and make sure that it's framed right. And looking at the framing, I think I should bring it up just a little bit. The centering is about right, but I'm going to bring it up just a little higher, and then we'll process it. And I will say process. I don't know why it's working slower today. Oh, I guess I need to say what I want to process. Oh my God, I forgot something else too. Let's see. This is, what is the thickness? This is user defined. No, this is going to be, you have to put in all of these so the machine kind of knows how thick your material is. And I'm just going to put in like a wood stand, which is about the same thickness, and that moves it around on the machine. So now let me move this and make that even and better again. And I'm going to frame it again just because it moves, so I want to make sure that it's right. Just because it moves, so I want to make sure that I have it in the right place because the frame is larger than what it was before. Okay, so there's that. Let me check it out one more time. Framing. Why isn't it giving me the option? Engrave, yes. Process, what is it telling me? Alright, let's try it. Go back. Why isn't it framing? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. It's Mary going to show up wherever it show up. And then we'll decorate around it. But now it won't let it start. What the hell? What is going on? Wood stand. Wood frame. The material exceeds the thickness range. That is not true. We've done this before. Why are you acting brand new? Should have just processed it before instead of coming back. I don't know why it's acting like this, you guys. How do you know all this stuff? Wow. I try. I just go and try. Wood frame stand. I'm not sure why it's not working right with me right now. So I'm not sure how much I really know. As you see, it's acting stupid. Why is it acting stupid? It's on a laser flat, thickness. All right, I'm gonna trick the machine here. .25. Trick it and see what it does. Bring that down. I got my speed. I got my speed 70. Power 55. Alright. See where we end up with a Merry Christmas, if at all. It's still not going to process because it's still messing up. It's getting ready to piss me off. That's what it's getting ready to do. Okay, hold on. Copy. And I don't understand why it's doing it. It's never done this before. I've never had it do that before. But if it wants to do that, then I'm going to just start over because obviously something's wrong with it. I have never had it do that before to me. How you guys hanging in there? Oh, put the word time under there. That's a good thing. That's a good suggestion. You know what I might do, Lisa? I could put the most wonderful time of the year, couldn't we? Come on in, honey. I could put the most wonderful time of the year on it and make it work that way. Well, we'll see. Because it's still going to be the same if we don't get it to recognize the wood stand, right? That's the problem. We needed to recognize the wood stand. So we're going to put in our text box. Word hello comes up. We're going to type in Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, and we're going to make it smaller than that. There we go, Merry. Bring it together, and we're going to score it. In scoring or engraving, we want to back it off some because we don't want it that thick down in there. And the speed at 70. And speed 70, yeah, 70 and 55, that's what we want. 70 and 55, so we're going to back the speed down just a little bit more. 69, 70. Hi, husband. They said hello to you behind me. They saw you come in. He's waving if you can see him. Hello, husband. What you up to? You need me? Oh, you just came down to harass me?
Yep.
I knew it. Did you eat? Very, okay. Now let's try to frame this out. Score 55.7. Let's frame it again. Let's see. Frame helps us determine that we've got it right on here. Oh, I gotta hit the button to frame it, don't I? I'll just back and forth, back and forth. Thickness of the material exceeds. I've done these before. Why are you telling me that? That is not true. I did all of these before. Why is it saying that the thickness of this material exceeds something? That's bullcrap. Okay, here we go. Alright, y'all almost saw me say something bad. I'm going to move it up just a little bit and make it a little bit larger because it looks really small. So I'm going to increase it and move it up just to undo. Come on, things. Stop acting stupid in front of my friends. And move it up a little bit. And unlock it. And make it taller. Merry Christmas. Okay. Husband, will you hit the button when I tell you here? Alright, guys. Here goes nothing. We're getting ready to process it. It's going to be however long it takes. I don't know. Okay, while that is... Will you hit the button for me, baby? Thank you. While that is processing, I'm going to go back to our screens here. And let's work on this to get it done. Alright? Oh, I love it. You gotta be with your wife. You miss your wife. You miss your wife. You miss your wife. You can say it We won't judge you.
I thought you.
I'm crafting with my girls. Crafting with my girls. Y'all see that? He missed his wife. He don't want y'all to know it. He didn't want y'all to know. He missed his wife. You're probably like, where you been? Down here in your girl cave almost all day. Almost all day. Almost all day, honey. Not all day, but almost all day. Let's see. Let's take this off. See what we got. Let's look at our return. Yes. That looks so good. That says it's complete. Can you guys believe that that says it's complete already? Let's go see. I'm going to check on it. I'm not going to touch anything before we make sure that it's complete. So let me change that. Notice a little thing says complete there. But I'm going to not move it just in case I need to run it again if it's not the way that I want it to be. It is complete. That's that. I need a new filter. All right, that's done. Ladies, friends, and all alike. All right, so let's get out of there. Let's turn that off. I'll get back here. Nope. All right, so this is done. Let me get my screen back over here so I can see y'all. This is beautiful. That's complete. That project is done. This project is done. I just need to put the hook on this one to hang it on the tree. But it's done. And we rescued Mary. There it is. We just did that. Look at how it turned out. Rescue me. It worked. It worked. So now what I need to do, my loves, now we need to put a coat of, look at how cheap I am. I'm saving these. I cut the bad tips off when I use them, and I throw that away. And then I can still use this part to glue again. So that works. So now we will put a little bit of Mod Podge on this so that it seals it and it shines it up a little bit. And then we'll let the Mod Podge dry, and then we'll put the bells and all that stuff on it like we did all the rest of them. I'm going in gingerly. It worked. It worked. We saved it. You guys, we were able to save it. We didn't have to lose it. We did not have to lose that one. We did not have to lose it. We saved it. And because we saved it, I'm going to put a little bit of blue on it. And yep, I did. Messed it up. Couldn't leave well enough alone. I put too much glitter on it. Couldn't just leave well enough alone. Lisa, you can yell at me now. Couldn't leave well enough alone. I know, a hard head makes a soft tail. I know it. And it makes for wasted work, too. I was trying to be the most. Sometimes being the most costs a lot. Alright, I got it off. I got it off. I'm telling y'all, these baby wipes are dangerous. I do the same thing. You're not the only one. Thank you, Lisa. I tried it. It didn't work. I guess that's one thing y'all cannot say about me is that I'm not afraid to try stuff. It didn't work. I tried it. It didn't work. All right. In fact, the Merry Christmas looks better because it took off the black part of it. All right. So let's go ahead and let's put this, let's get this one done. What am I looking for? I'm going to use the big ribbon on it because I want to cover up that middle spot. I'm going to make it say that's almost too big. So let's look at a different ribbon. And let's measure them before we cut it so we don't just keep ruining ribbon. I don't want it to be glitter. What is that? That's better. Let's use a polka dot. Or how about if we use the old Country Farm ribbon? Yeah, there we go. We use the Country Farm ribbon. We use the Country Farm ribbon. We'll put a little bit on the blue side. Oh, get that off of there. Run that across the middle. Okay. Just a little bit of glue, not a lot on it because I don't want it to show through the fabric. So stretch that across and then put it on the back side here and stretch that down. Hey, we're doing a good job of saving this one. I thought this one was dead in the water, but we came through to save it. I still need to do a layer of Mod Podge on it so that it shines, but it's looking much better. And in fact, what I'll do with the Mod Podge, I will, instead of blue, I will use a little bit of red. Honey, do you mind giving me that red Mod Podge up there? I mean that red glitter at the top of there. I'm so glad you came down here. You're going to be very helpful. No, you're not getting ready to leave. You're helping me. Nope, at the very top. Second to the top. Right there in your face. Yeah. You need to stay. You miss me. Remember? Stay here.
I got stuff I gotta do.
What you got to do other than help your wife?
Stuff to do. Got laundry.
You doing laundry?
You left me a whole load of laundry.
I left you a whole load of laundry. I appreciate you for doing it. Y'all, I'm so spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
He said, mm-hmm. I am spoiled. I'll be the first to admit it.
She admitted I made it.
You better go get a drink. He said, oh man, she admitted it. I'm going to give me a drink. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Yep, we needed that on it. And I'm going to go really, really light. In fact, I'm going to probably pour some in my hand and go really light on it because I don't want it to be heavy glitter. I'm going to hold it up way up here, you guys. Way up here. Way up. And I still got more than I wanted on there, but that's okay. Because that is where it looks like my am I getting blurry? Is it blurry on your end? It looks like it's blurry from this side. Like I'm what's the word I want to use? I'm not clear. I wonder if my connection's gotten weak. See you, Ro. I wonder what's happened. Maybe we've been on too long. I've been on for a while. 2.5 hours, because I see it's getting kind of foggy. Huh. Because I haven't changed anything on this end, so I'm wondering if it's because, I don't know. I don't know. But I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. You guys have helped me save this one from it being garbage. I was going to throw it out. And then I'm going to call it a night too. And I'm going to spend some time with the guy that likes me the most in the whole world here. And you will see that I have these projects all done. Or almost all done. And I'm going to make a bow on this one. You say 2 fingers. I need to save a little bit for a tail. And then I wrap 2 fingers and wrap this around. And then I cut. And I go down. Wrap it around. Go down. I didn't give myself enough room. There we go. Here we go with this bow again. Y'all see me. Down. Tuck it through. Tuck it through. Tuck it through. I don't know why it's gotten so such a bad connection all of a sudden, but I'm going to be ending here in a minute. Put this bow on here. Down, tuck it through. And then come through here. Right? Yes. Come through here. Ro taught me how to do this earlier. Cassandra taught me. One of y'all taught me how to do this earlier. 2 fingers, you said. 2 fingers. Come on, baby. And sometimes I think these nails get in the way. Tuck. Underneath. That. Tighten that down. Alright. Now take that off. Take that off. Get it off of there. Alright. Oh, don't pull that. Don't pull that. Wrong. Don't pull that. Alright. Tuck this back down through here. I believe that's what I have to do. Tuck that down through there. Yep. Or maybe on the other side. I should have tucked that down on the other side. Or maybe I can just pull this back like that. Alright. I got a bow. And pull these apart. There we go. And pull these apart. My nails are in the way. So let's use this to help me. And pull this one apart. Alright, there we go. We got us a bow. Now we need to bring this tail down. So I want it to come down from this end. There we go. We got us a bow, y'all. We're going to keep working on these bows until we perfect them, but we got a bow. Once we get them perfected, y'all ain't going to be able to tell me nothing. My head going to be big. Alright, I'm going to put some glue on it so it doesn't move. I got a bow. I got a bow. Nope, it's getting fuzzy. It's really blurry. I don't know why. The connection's bad, so it might have started when my husband came in. He's got a magnetic personality. He might have magnetized the room here. He don't even hear me talking about him, y'all. Alright, so that's that. And I'm going to put a small jingle bell of gold on this one. Right. How did all that come off? That came off of there. Did the other ones come off? I hope not. Small jingle bell. Right there. I might need to use a more permanent glue if that comes off like that. Put a little jingle bell through. And we're still cloudy and it's backing up, yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. I got a little red light on there. My connection is weak, it's saying. It's alright, we're going to get off of here, so. Okay, my loves, this is the one you helped me save. And we were able to make it a jingle bell anyway. So there. And it looks good. We were able to save it. Thank you all. Oh, it was blurry before he came in. Okay, Lisa says she ain't going to let me blame it on you, baby. It was blurry before you came in. All right, my loves, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other 3 that I have, but this is what it's going to, this is pretty much what they're going to look like. This was the bad one that I almost threw away, but thank goodness we were able to save it. It looks really good now. and you can't even tell the mistake that was on there. So, hey, thank you guys for being there with me and hanging in. For some reason, the connection has lost, but we've been on here for 2.5 hours, and that is almost 5 hours today because we were on 2.5 earlier. So that's all I got to give y'all. I think we're doing good. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on Sunday. So talk to you later. Good night. Good night. Do something good for yourself tonight before you go to bed. Talk to you later. Bye.